The king is back, as you might can see. What a beautiful evening. You're welcome. Hello, my name is Fabio Baste. Back in the days, I've been a drug addict, I've been homeless, I had all my issues. I've been addicted from everything from A to Z. Yet, I overcame it. How did I overcome it? Ladies and gentlemen, by sheer will. Because I worked my ass off. I've been, again, homeless and a drug addict, worked my ass off and worked my way out of there. I'm here to tell you my story of my first Muay Thai fight. Ladies and gentlemen, my first Muay Thai fight. How it started, how it went, and everything that happened with it. So, sit back, relax, turn the volume up. This is important, alright? So, let me think back. We are here in Bangkok right now. I landed in Bangkok around May, June, more or less at this time. Now we have December. And I needed to, accommodate myself. Feel alright here, where's everything, where's up and down, where's what. And of course I got my guys here. The new elite, I'm proud to be a member. Only great guys in there. But as soon as I got accommodated, I think my first story of Muay Thai I posted in July, 11th of July, I started doing Muay Thai here in Bangkok. Actually, I knew I was going to fight. One of the first videos, or even the first video of me on this YouTube channel, I deleted it. I recently found it on my phone. It's me talking about that I have an urge to leave where I was living, and I was living a good life. I had my girl around me, and she was properly taking care of me. I was properly taking care of her. We were living in a penthouse apartment, high, those super high glass windows, kind of like here, but even more high. Sea view, and I told myself, nope, this is not it. And I can remember one certain sentence in this video where I'm speaking about I have something inside of me. I want to be a warrior. Thinking about going to the army for some years because something inside of me feels the need to be a warrior. It's hard to explain. I don't understand it by myself even. And I want to prove it to myself, so I did. I came to Thailand. So, 11th of July, I started my journey of Muay Thai here in Bangkok. Yet, I had like 2 months of Muay Thai already when I was on Koh Samui. Around 2 months of Muay Thai, but not real. Maybe I went there 3 times weekly. That's about it, getting slowly but steadily those basics in. But when I was here, I was starting with 4 times weekly. And then I got more. I got infected by the Muay Thai virus, ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you something. Bodybuilding in the gym, boring. It got so boring, I have like 0 interest in going to the gym. The only thing I'm doing in the gym is maintain what I have. I don't want to lose my muscle mass. But, I cannot imagine myself going back there for 1 hour per day like I did back in the days just to pump those muscles. Of course, I've been looking more sexy back in the days, but the thrill is just not there. It's so boring. So I lost it. What happened? I started going to Muay Thai 5 times weekly. I started doing Muay Thai 6 times weekly. I started going to Muay Thai every day. And on Saturdays, I even did sparring with my guys. So every day Muay Thai, Saturdays sparring and more Muay Thai. And then I was like, I need more. So at some point I started to go 2 times daily. Not every day, but maybe 2 or 3 times per week. I went 2 times. And then the other times just 1 time. And then on Saturdays, sparring even in addition to that. Great. So, what happened? I don't want to say the dates wrongly, but I think it was in November when one of my crews, that means teacher, was walking up to me and telling me, Fabio, you're ready to fight. I'm like, oh no, I'm not ready. He's like, yeah, you're ready. I was like, no, I'm not. Yes, you're ready to fight. You can fight next month. I'm like, oh. Oh, it was in October. I'm like, oh, I can remember. I'm working out in Yokkao Gym here in Bangkok. Great gym. I feel good there. I feel good with everybody. I went there, like one of my first 2 sessions, I was letting them know, okay, I'm preparing, I want to fight at some point. So after some time, end of October, he came up to me, he's like, yo, Fabi, you're ready to fight. So, as again, I said, no, I'm not. He said, yes, you are. I'm like, mm-mm. He said, mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, well, so it is what it is. He told me next month, and this is what I started to mentally prepare for. What happened then was he told me, okay, Fabio, you need to run every day and you have to come to training every day. So, you know, I came to training every day already. So the only thing I needed to change was going to do more cardio, and I did. But at some point, and this still happens to me, unfortunately, I have I think it's called tendonitis on my right backside of my leg. When I run too much, it hurts, right? But I kept going. If I couldn't run, I just went on the bike, pushed myself all the time. I fought on the 2nd of December, and some things happened. Before the fight, I needed to go to hospital because I had some leg infection, which prevented me to work out for at least 10 days. And then mid-game, like mid-plan, we had a game change, like a plan change. And because first the plan was, okay, Fabio, you cut 7 kilos, you run every day. I'm like, okay. Then the plan was, Fabio, eat as much as you can, you will fight super heavyweight. I'm like, okay. And yeah, this is what it ended. How it ended, I went up. I ate a lot, which was great. My inner child was like, yeah, because, you know, deep inside of my heart, I'm a fat kid. Or I still have the fat kid, that was me. And I love food. People like me maybe would consider themselves foodie. I don't know if I would consider myself like that. I just love food. I love to eat. And I'm half Italian. So, you know, especially the Italian cuisine is something that, change of plans. I needed to bulk up. I'm like, yeah, nice. So I ate a lot. The fight was coming closer. I got a bit of, what's it called? No fear, ladies and gentlemen. No fear, but more excitement, and I respected my enemy, of course. We both went there with the same goal. We want to win the fight. The night before the fight, I didn't sleep at all. I remember that, and I can remember something else, and it was daily on purpose. I visualized the fight, and I visualized how I win. And there's a very certain special technique you can adapt in your life, and it's how to visualize the outcome. Have feel the feeling and see with your inner eye the outcome of whatever you are trying to approach. I will give you an example. Of course, and it's a technique, by the way, from Neville Goddard. So, of course, I've been visualizing the fight itself, and sometimes even that my opponent fought back and I had to dodge some things. But most of the time, I visualized how I hurt him, how I win the fight, how I dominate him. The technique is to visualize the outcome. So I visualized how people come towards me, especially my girlfriend, running towards me. Oh, Fabio, you did it. Yeah, I'm so proud of you. Giving me hugs, giving me kisses. And how my brothers come there and they're like, yeah, you got that. You made it. And, you know, and so on. This is something you can adapt in your life. If there's a situation of you where you feel a bit uncertain, start to visualize a positive outcome for yourself of exactly this situation. All right? The days before the fight, I bulked up. And there was one thing I was taking care of, and it's not to eat Thai food. Why? I like Thai food. Thai food is tasty, but oftentimes Thai food is spicy, right? And what I learned here living in Thailand is the chances are high that I get some, problems in my bowels after eating spicy Thai food because of the spiciness, right? So my mouth is completely fine with the spiciness. I really love it. Maybe it's some dopamine stuff. When I eat spicy stuff and it's like hot and like everything like, I like it a lot. Yet, then when I ate it, so 2 or 3 hours later, my belly starts to hurt, my bowel starts, and I feel a bit uncomfortable inside. So, like at least 1 week before the fight, I took care to not eat Thai food. So, on fight day, I woke up at, I don't know, like 4 in the morning in order to meet my trainer at 5 in the morning in the gym. So we rode on his motorbike to the Raja Damnaon Stadium in Bangkok, and this is such an honor. You know, my first fight I was in Raja Damnaon, very famous. There's like 2 very big and famous stadiums here in Bangkok, and it's Lumpini Stadium and Raja Damnaon, and my first fight was there, and I won it even. Was great. Yeah, I'm grateful. Well, so we went there in the morning for the weigh-in. I had 209 pounds. I've been there for some time. My breakfast on this day was a banana and a protein shake, like always. Nothing out of the ordinary. And yes, then I met a guy, and I told my girlfriend he was like my guardian angel or something. This guy was doing my prep with me. He met me in the morning. He drove me home on his motorcycle. Fairly young guy. I think he's 19 years old or something. He has some fights under his belt already. And he got such great energy, amazing energy. I just felt good around him. He was there with me in my corner, and then in the prep with me. Later that day, he was putting the reps around my hands, giving me good energy. He spoke with me. Man, just an amazing person. I really appreciated him a lot. I still appreciate him. He drove me home, but before he drove me home, I saw something in the stadium. It was like we were walking together to his motorcycle, and I saw this super huge dude. And if I say 2 meters, I'm not over exaggerating. And I saw the other guys there. I'm like, yeah, it has to be him. It has to be, it's him. It's him, and I knew this is the guy I was fighting the second I saw him. Because I was aware that, man, this is super heavyweight. And I have 95 kilos. And that means I have to fight a very tall guy, and he's very tall. He was very tall. And we didn't say hello, we just walked past each other. I left after weigh-in, and he just came in there, and I was like, yeah, that's him. So we rode home on the motorcycle, and it was so beautiful. We rode, and we were driving towards the upcoming sun in Bangkok. Oh, what a beautiful view, that was great. I went back home. And I wanted to sleep a little bit. Oh, and in my bed was the most sexy ass you can imagine. Cute girl. She's so beautiful. Whatever. Contenance, ladies and gentlemen. And I specifically asked her to give me some food. My food, my lunch for fight day were 4 pieces of pizza, 2 Snickers, and a protein shake. Ladies and gentlemen. This is what I ate before the fight. Why? Because I knew this doesn't give me any issues with anything, and I knew I would be fine. I wore this tracksuit, by the way, for the fight when I was going there. So yeah, this is what I ate in the morning. Tried to sleep. I wasn't able to sleep. Maybe half an hour or something. Woke up, ate more pizza, slept a little bit more. And yes, this is when we headed off to the gym again. Ordered a taxi, met my guy there, and yes, he was preparing me. He was giving me he was like, okay, if I see your enemy, we can speak about everything, how he can handle the situation. And I was aware of the game plan already when I saw him in the morning. Low kicks and punching his body. That's the only things I could do to him because he was so tall. Kicking his thighs and punching solar plexus, maybe the liver if I can, right? That was the game plan, and yes, it worked out fine. Yeah, I've been there with the other fighters, with the other weight classes, and I was the heaviest in the room. And yeah, getting accommodated to the situation, was there with my precious girlfriend, and the guy that took care of me. I called him my guardian angel because of his amazing energy, and his girlfriend. They were, we were in my corner of the prep room. Yeah, and as time passed by, it was time to, get my hand reps done and stuff. And then at some point, yeah, my opponent entered the room. We looked at each other, we smiled. And I told him, I saw you in the morning, I knew it was you. He's like, oh, okay, blah, blah. Very humble, respectful, very respectful guy. I appreciated that a lot. Before the fight and after the fight, we were respectful with each other. We were friendly with each other. And yes, I'm grateful for that. And then my trainers prepared me, they gave me the massage with the Thai oil everywhere. Yeah, then some prep, doing some shadow boxing in the prep room. And then the first fighters fight, the second pair fights. And at some point, getting ready, getting my monkon from my trainer. My trainer arrived a bit late, but he arrived there. And then my guardian angel asked me, Fabio, you got everything? Yeah. And then you get, all the passport and all the paperwork I got done in the morning, everything was fine. And then, I don't know, 1 hour before the fight, he's like, okay, Fabio, where's your mouth guard? You have your mouth guard? I'm like,
oh, mouth guard. It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
So he called my trainer. My trainer was in the house. He was on the way already, blah, 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 blah. But we got my mouth guard. And my other trainer came there as well. And then in the pre-room, that was the last fight before my fight. My guys from the new elite came to say hello, which I was very grateful for. Made me feel good. Yeah, then it was time to sit in front of the ring. My girlfriend's super excited. And I focused on my breath work. There's this very famous MMA fighter from back in the days, Bas Rutten. And he fought in Pancrase, right? And from him, I watched some of his videos. I learned he wrote an R on his fist to remember him to relax. Because an emotional fighter is a bad fighter, right? So this is what I did. I was sitting in front of the ring and just kept my cool, tried to be calm, visualized the most positive things I can visualize. And then the announcer introduced himself. We spoke a little bit. And then it was about time to enter the ring. And of course, since I'm from Germany, they had to play Rammstein. And it was an amazing feeling. Walking there, being aware that there's like this big crowd of people around watching me. One might assume that this is a feeling, that this is an uncomfortable feeling, but not at all, no. I like the situation, I like walking there. I like having a lot of people watching me. And excitement, yes. Respect of my enemy, yes. Fear, nope. Nope. I felt good being there, that's for sure. So, I went in the ring, greeted the guys that give the points, said hello, to everybody, and went into my corner. Then my opponent went inside. Then it was time to do the bike crew. It's basically a dance to honor your trainer, right? But to be honest, I'm not able to do that. I watched a lot and I was ready to do some little movements, but the referee put us in our corners before we had to start those even. So what I did was just walk around the ring with my hand on the most upper rope, and if I hit a corner, since I'm a Christian person, I did this. I don't know how to say it in English. I did this in every corner, went back, and then I walked 3 circles in the ring, as it's tradition. And then there was the time where the referee put us in our corners, checked if, the mouth guard is inside, if my precious crown jewels are in protection. And he did the same to my opponent. And then the fight started. I can remember he got some slippery feet. I immediately took a step back to let him be fine. And then I was done with friendliness. Then it was seek and destroy mode, ladies and gentlemen. And at least the first round, I just went forward. No way back. There might be some certain moments where he hit back, and he hit me back strongly, especially in the first round. This guy is strong. He's not only tall, he's strong. So his fist hurt. But in the first one, I just went forward. I just went forward. Nothing else. No remorse. No turning back. It paid out. Ladies and gentlemen, I got my first knockdown in the first round. And I can remember how it happened. First, I gave him a low kick to his thigh. And he was like, oh, like I did a low kick, but like a kick in his groins. But I did not. I was fully aware. The referee was aware. He's like, no, there was no kick in your balls. Yep, fight again. And each time the referee brought us together, we put our hands up. And I don't know why he did that. But after this, I just marched forward. Brought him in the first corner. He slipped out of the corner. And while he was in the corner, I punched him a few times. He went out. I went after him, and yes, then I did the same sequence. He went down the first time. What I didn't understand by then is, actually I knew I have to take a step back, but I didn't know that I have to go completely in the corner. I played this dominant game, so I stood upon him. Yeah, that was a mental game. That was 100% mental. I didn't feel the need to feel him dominated, but it was me. It was just for the fight. I think that gave me some advantage, some mental advantage of, standing in front of your enemy when he's on the ground, and then the referee put me back, and go in the corner. I was like, okay, sorry. Went into the corner. He stood up. We fought a little bit more. 2 clinches. He threw me on the ground. He did well. But he didn't knock me down. I just fell. And yes, that was it with round 1. And then something interesting happened. So when you're in the corner, you can sit down, you can breathe, you get some water. But what happened was, I got my first water. And since I was heavy breathing, I drank while I was breathing. So some of the water went in the wrong place. I needed to cough. And then they wanted to give me more water. They wanted to massage me. They wanted to talk to me. They wanted me to sit down. I was like, go away. Don't touch me. Don't give me water. Don't touch me. Because I was aware I have to breathe slowly. To overcome the sensation and have to breathe slowly because the second round is starting slowly. They wanted to give me more water. They wanted to talk to me. They wanted me to sit down. But I had like, I don't know if the water is in the lungs already, but it was in the wrong place. I was like, fuck, I need to breathe now, but the water is there. And I was really harsh with them. I was like, don't touch me, bring your water. I was like, I can't remember. I did like this, and they didn't understand it. And I just wanted to, leave me alone breathing, please. This is all I wanted. I just wanted to breathe, to get, my body reaction right, to have more gas in the tank. Let me calm down. Don't give me more water. Oh God, no. And that was the situation. So the second round started a bit more hard for me and a bit better for him, because I can remember in the second round he gave me a few proper punches to the head and they landed, ladies and gentlemen. He did well. Good job, sir. But I tried my best as well. Don't get me wrong here. I gave him a few leg kicks, and there was one certain leg kick I did with my left. He checked it. That means he defended against it with putting his leg up, and I landed the back of my feet straight on his knee. So a leg kick is supposed to be with the back of your feet or with the lower part of your shins, for example, on the thigh or on the inner side of the thigh, right? It hurts. But he lifted his leg, so I really kicked with full power with the back of my feet on his knee. Oh, that hurt. You can see in the fight after this kick, I went down, but I immediately held posture again. I didn't want him to know this hurt myself. And after some while, I was able to give him the second knockdown. So with a low kick again, I gave him a right low kick on his thigh, perfectly hit him, and he went down. So the referee counted, and he was like, go in the corner. This time I went into the corner more quickly. But I watched this sequence again, ladies and gentlemen. The referee counts 10 seconds, and after 10 seconds, if the enemy is not going up, or if the fighter is not going up, right, the fight is done. And it was more than 10 seconds even, but he was like, go to the corner, go to the corner. I was in the corner, I was going back already, but he's like, go, 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 go. He didn't want the fight to end there. This is how I perceive it. I might be wrong, but yes, I saw in the view, in the replay, it was like maybe 12 seconds. So, but whatever. So he went up again. We fought again, and yes, in the end, I gave him a combo, left, right, left. I think left, right, left, and then he just went down. And I don't think I hit him with the left so hard that he needed to went down. I think he was just exhausted. I don't think I hit that hard on him, but he went down. And when the enemy goes down 3 times, this is a technical knockout. So yeah, this is how I won my fight, by technical knockout. My enemy went down 3 times. And when I saw the referee do this, all the stress that built up, right? I didn't sleep the night before. Everything that built up before was released. It was just done. I was like, yes, I did it. And I even got more stress in the second round because the breathing problem in the corner and everything, I knew it was done. I did it. I finally did it. I'm done with that. So I went there, yeah! I just kept like, yeah! Coming there, walking in the ring, like, and the lion, walking in the ring like a lion. And yes, I was shouting, whoa! A few times. So yes, I did it. Great feeling. And yes, so then I went to show respect to my opponent, went there on my knees in front of him, and hugged my girlfriend. So my guys, they were there, which I appreciated a lot. Thank you to everybody. And the funny thing is, there were some random people from the crowd that wanted to take pictures with me for whatever reason. But I appreciated that a lot. And some random people walking up to me, like, can we take a picture? I was just done with everything. I just wanted to sit down. Actually, I just wanted to sleep. But everybody wanted to talk. Everybody needed something. Of course, I appreciated it, but I was like, oh, really? But yeah. Then after that, everybody happy. Everything felt good. Slowly, steadily got ready. Got my gloves off and everything, and I couldn't walk. This was one of my concerns before the fight. How will it feel, the shin-on-shin contact, for example? Not fear, but there was something that was making me feel uncomfortable. And it happened to me, like the back side of my feet on his knee might be a similar kind of pain. And let me tell you something, guys, in the fight, I barely felt it. I know there was something wrong, but the adrenaline is so high, I didn't feel it. And right after the fight, maybe 5 minutes later, I started to walk like, oh, wow, everything hurts. And then I watched the review. A few times I kicked his shin with my shins, or I kicked his knee with my shins. He lifted it properly. So, yeah, part of the game. Well, then happened something I didn't expect. They asked me to go to some little counter, and this woman actually handed me money for the fight. I think it was around 7,000 baht, I'm not sure. Around 200 euro. And I just gave it to my trainer. I was like, here, take it. He's like, what? Yeah, just take it. It's yours. I didn't want it. But if you will calculate this up to an hour, that's oh wow, for 1 hour? It's even less than an hour. How long did I fight? Like 6 minutes something? So if I 10 minutes of fighting, maybe? No, 5 minutes fighting, 200 euro. Fine. If you calculate this up to an hour, that's great. That's a great payment, ladies and gentlemen. Then we were invited to eat with my trainers and some family members, and sitting there in some random Thai restaurant on the street corner, having a good time, having a blast. I drank some whiskey soda. I had to. My trainer was like, after the fight, you drink a bit of alcohol with me. Okay. What can I say? And Yeah, let me think. And then we went home. I thought I can just shower and sleep, but I could not. We've been up, we walked through town a bit. Having a great evening, and yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is the story of my first fight. It was great. I loved it. I will fight again, but not now. Not soon. I have some other priorities. But yeah, I liked the experience a lot. I will continue. I will repeat. And I will keep you updated. If you like this story, or if you got questions or whatever, leave a like, subscribe to this channel, and blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I love each and everybody of you. See you soon. Mwah!